the most beautiful conchas you have ever made. We're not just gonna make 8, we're gonna make 16 so that you can have one on Monday and then you can have some on Tuesday. You'll need 6½ cups of flour, 1½ cups of sugar, 1½ cups of milk, 4 room temperature eggs, half a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 4 tablespoons of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. To your warm milk, you want to add 1 tablespoon of sugar and your yeast. Combine your ingredients, and the reason we're doing this is because we want to proof our yeast, which means we want to wake it up, and some of us leave our yeast there for a while and you don't know if it's active, so we want to make sure our yeast is active, and this should take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to proof. Next, you want to crack your eggs because you don't want any eggshells in your conchas. And you can add your vanilla to your milk, or you can add it right into your eggs. This is going to change the color of your conchas if you're looking for a white look, and this is going to give it more of a brown looking color, but you can adjust to taste. I'm going with the 2 tablespoons as I recommended. To your bowl, you want to add your sugar, salt, Mexican cinnamon. What I did is I used our Mexican cinnamon sticks. I put them in the blender at a high speed, and they give you a little bit of the coarse blend, which I love in my conchas. Place your sifter and add your flour, baking powder, and start sifting it into your big bowl. Not only is it snowing in my bowl, it's snowing outside. How beautiful is this? So romantic. Add your sifted flour and baking powder into your bowl. Give that a mix if you see your cinnamons just sticking to one spot, and then you want to make a little well right in the center. You see these little bubbles right here? That means that our yeast is perfect for baking. And if you look over the top, you can see all the bubbling. You don't have to wait the full 15 minutes for it, but this means that we're ready to add it into our bowl. Add your room temperature eggs and your vanilla mixture, delicious butter, and your shortening. I'm going to be using our hook. And we're going to start mixing slowly, and then we're going to pick up the speed once you see everything blends, because if you go full blast right now, you're going to make a mess in your kitchen. I don't want you to do that, because the less we clean, the better we feel. I didn't mean that you don't have to clean your home. You guys better be cleaning. Give or take about 4 minutes of mixing, your dough is exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to give it one quick knead so that I can smooth out our ball of dough. See, and that's what I like. I like the little specks of cinnamon. It just makes it feel like one of the ones you get in Mexico. So good. Roll to coat with the oil. And now we're going to allow our dough to rise for a good 1.5 to 2 hours. For your concha topping, you're going to need to use 1 cup of flour. If you started the recipe with